Bookworms, I'm Becca. Welcome back to another video. The cozy season is upon us. The weather is getting cooler, the days are getting shorter, and I definitely have found myself wanting to come home after a long day, grab a cup of tea and a cozy blanket, and cuddle up with my Nintendo Switch and play some cozy games to unwind. So without further ado, here are 5 games that I am picking up during the cozy season. Starting off with Stardew Valley, I wanted to put this one first because it is not a new game by any means. It has been out for years, and I have been playing Stardew Valley since the release date, and for some reason it's just a game that I keep on coming back to, especially during fall and when it starts to get more cozy. Stardew Valley always seems to creep back into my life, and I just recently picked it up again and started a new farm. I've been thinking about it nonstop, so I wanted to add it onto my list. Most people have at least heard of Stardew Valley if you haven't picked it up yourself. It's the quintessential farming sim. You are leaving the hustle and bustle of city life to take over your grandfather's farm. You can choose to focus on building up your farm with different crops and animals, or you can choose to focus on fishing or mining and even romancing different characters in the game. I feel like no matter how many times I play this game, there are still new things that I have not discovered. I have been playing it for years and I have never 100%ed the game, although that is something that I would love to do at some point. I love the ability to return to a game and pick up right where I left off, and it always just kind of feels like coming home. So Stardew Valley is always on my list when it comes to cozy games. You can get this game on pretty much any platform, including PC, Mac, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and even iOS and Android. I will say that I have this game on the Switch, but I prefer it on PC just because I've been playing it for so long. Now I've started incorporating different mods into my game, and that has kind of given new life to my Stardew Valley game. There are different visual mods that can change the look of the game. There are quality of life mods that you can choose to use, and even mods that act as sort of expansion packs that give a lot more playability to the base game. So if you've been playing Stardew Valley for a while and you're looking to give your game a little bit of a refresh, I would say that modding is a really great option. I personally run my game with about 55 mods, which makes it a little bit difficult to stream, but I will deal with the lag if it means that my game gets to look as gorgeous as it does. If you're interested in learning more about the mods that I run on my game, or learning about how to get started with modding Stardew Valley, let me know in the comments below and I would love to talk more about that. The second game on my list is a new to me game that recently got released on the Nintendo Switch called Dofromantic. If you are looking for a new puzzle game for fall, look no further than Dofromantic. Seriously. Dofromantic is an indie puzzle game where you are given a stack of hexagon tiles that all have a different type of terrain on them, ranging from grass, fields, even little towns, water, railroad tracks. And the fun thing is, the more you play, you have the ability to unlock different tile types, including different placeable tiles like windmills, and even going as far as different biomes and seasons like winter, fall, cherry blossoms, and more. The goal for the game is you want to fit the tiles together in the best possible way to expand the map. So you want to match up like terrain tiles. You can choose to play this game in a few different ways, including trying to beat your own score each time, which is how I personally play, or just trying to make an aesthetically pleasing landscape. When I say I have not been able to put this game down, I am not exaggerating. I can get lost in this game for hours trying to figure out the best possible placement for the tile and trying desperately to beat my high score. I've gotten to about 13,000, but I've seen videos on YouTube of players working for days on end to get scores of 1,000,000. I will get there someday. I have faith. The artwork in this game is so beautiful and the music is very relaxing, so it makes it the perfect game to cozy up with and veg out after a long day of work. It's a game that you don't really have to think too much about, but if you want to be precise, it definitely gives your brain a little bit of a workout when you're trying to find the best tile placements. Like I said, Dofromantic was originally released on Steam last year, but just recently came to the Nintendo Switch on September 29th, and I've been pretty much playing non-stop since then. I play it every single day. Once I pick it up, I find it incredibly difficult to put it back down again, but for the low price of around $13 on both Steam and the Nintendo eShop, this game is a steal. Next on my list is Cozy Grove, which I've been playing for quite a while, but I still view it as more of an underrated game. It's the perfect game not only for fall, but for October especially. It's a life sim where you play as a spirit scout stranded on a haunted island with a goal of soothing and helping the resident ghosts. Cozy Grove is one of the more unique games on my list for a variety of reasons. The first being the art style is very reminiscent to watercolor, which I loved, and the fun thing about it is that the whole map starts more grayscale, but as you assist the ghosts within the game, they start bringing more color to the map in their surrounding area, and you can get lights and place them down around your island to connect the areas together and spread the color even further. As you consistently come back to the game and help more ghosts, you unlock even more spirits, and in turn, more areas of the map in your island gets bigger and bigger, which I thought was very cool. Much like Animal Crossing, Cozy Grove syncs to real time, but unfortunately, like Disney Dreamlight Valley, time traveling doesn't work and can even hinder your gameplay. Cozy Grove is meant to be more of a mindful game that gives you 30 to 60 minutes of gameplay each day, in which you can complete different tasks for the spirits, learn more about their story, fish, and decorate your island. Because there is only a set amount that you can do each day, it also makes this game perfect to just pick up real quick at the end of the day to decompress after work. That's usually how I play it. I come home, relax, grab a snack, and do my daily tasks on Cozy Grove before moving on to my main game for the night. Cozy Grove is available on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox, PC, Mac, and iOS. And one thing to note is that if you have this game on iOS and you have a Mac, you can play the same save file on both devices, which gives you even more opportunities to play. Right now, the base game is $14.99 on the Nintendo eShop, but there is also an expansion pack for $6.99. If you're like me, you're always trying to fill the void that Animal Crossing has left in your heart, and let me just say, Hoco Life might be the game for you. At first glance, the graphics may look a little bit odd, and I will admit that the animal villagers in this game are a little off, but I find that I'm able to look past that because the rest of the graphics are so nice, and there are so many other things that you can do in this game. Like your typical farming life sim, you can fish, you can farm, there's mining, and you're doing tasks for the villagers in your game, as well as expanding your little town. Hoco Life's charm comes more from the designing aspect and the customization. I haven't gotten too much into that yet. I'm still working on the tutorial, which is very lengthy, I might add. However, the builds that I've seen from other players so far are incredible and are going to add so much life to this game. I'm not sure if Hoco Life is still on sale, but I was able to snag it for around $15.99 in the Nintendo eShop, and it normally retails for around $19.99, which if you're looking for something similar to Animal Crossing without wanting to drop the Animal Crossing big bucks, Hoco Life might be a really good alternative. And the last game I want to mention is a free-to-play game that you can get on the Nintendo Switch, as well as mobile. It's called Sky Children of the Light. In this game, you play as a moth, traveling between 7 different realms to free trapped spirits and return their light. You can play this game alone or with friends, but I truly feel like the multiplayer is where this game shines. I'm more of a casual player myself, but I know that Sky has a huge community, and all of my friends that play have nothing but incredible things to say about this game. I've never seen a toxic Sky community, which I feel like is saying something on the internet in this day and age. So if you're looking for something that is truly cozy, that you can still play with friends or by yourself, if you're antisocial like me, Sky might be a really good option for you. And it's free to play, so you don't have to buy anything. There are in-game purchases that you can make. You definitely do not have to. As long as you try to play every day, you'll be able to collect enough in-game currency to get any cosmetics that you might want. There are different seasons within the game too, so there's always new cosmetics being added, and the fun thing about that is that sometimes the cosmetics that a player is wearing in the game can tell you how long they've been playing the game, because the cosmetics don't stay around forever. So that's kind of unique to see long-term players. I always am playing with my partner Josh and seeing all of his cool cosmetics and wishing that I could have them for myself, but I will say the one downfall for this game is it might be a little bit too cozy, because I always find myself falling asleep while I'm playing Sky. Not the worst problems I have, but since the daily tasks reset every day, I do get a little bit frustrated when I pass out in the middle of my daily tasks. So sometimes I opt for flying around with friends and playing a little bit more passively. You can hold hands and fly around with up to 8 friends in the game, or if you're playing one-on-one with someone, you can give each other piggyback rides, which is super cute, and do other emotes like hugs. I have a few friends that like to drop into the game each day just to give everybody a hug, and especially when you're making a lot of friends online, being able to have this level of connection with other people online is a really unique experience. Every conversation that I hear other people having is full of so much empathy, and they're always there building each other up. It's incredible to see. I know my partner Josh plays a lot of Sky, and his community feels so beyond connected with one another. This game truly is something special. Like I said, the tasks reset daily, and they range from visiting different realms to free spirits to even more mindful tasks like standing in front of a tree for 60 seconds or meditating at specific rocks and then answering a mindfulness reflective prompt. So if you are looking for a game that has a deeper level of connection between you and the game and the other players, Sky should definitely be on your list. So there you go. Those are the games that I've been visiting during this cozy season. Let me know if you enjoy playing any of these games or what games you have been picking up during this cozy fall season down below in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see even more videos. I'm going to be doing a video that highlights some of my favorite cozy books to pick up during fall, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. But that is all I have for you today, and I will see you next time. Bye!